All right, so listen, this is a dude that I just seen, and he was saying some, in my opinion, simp-ass things that, women would love to hear, but not realize that this dude is just catering to you because he's probably trying to make some money off you.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see.
And there we go.
In your opinion.
Reactions, actions. All right.
Men aren't obsessed with women anymore, and it's weird. These men are more into themselves than they are women. They expect a woman to buy them flowers and chocolate. In their mind, they're the catch, and women should chase them. But that was never how it was intended to be. As men by nature, we are hunters. Women are the catch. We gotta put the work in. But these men are too self-absorbed, and they expect a woman to do everything.
Hey, yo.
I love it.
Now, wait. Will you love it? Here's my thing.
Why he sound?
He's certainly pandering.
Okay.
That's obvious.
Okay, thank you.
That's obvious.
It's not like reading the scripts.
Nonetheless, it is.
Women aren't even like. Come
Nonetheless,
yeah, right. It was. I can't take him serious because of the way that he read it.
He's gonna pander. Obviously, he wants the female support, right? But there's still some
a message there.
Facts.
There's a message in there.
Okay. There's still some facts that could be extracted from what he said.
All right, extract them for us.
I would extract the fact that there are a lot of men that are operating in their femininity. I'm sorry, y'all.
Anonymity. All right, Nemo.
With the liquor, I can't be as articulate when I drink.
Femininity. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
Femininity.
So with the femininity, there are men that want women to chase them, and they feel as though they cannot deal with a woman unless she is on that type time where she's calling a million times. She wants to initiate all conversations. She's asking him out.
I can push back on this.
Of course you can. Because maybe
you're toxic.
I made a long ass comment actually under the video.
Did you?
Of course he did.
I believe it.
Because
Never mind.
That's what he's doing.
What's another video that I just saw that you
probably
put
a lot. What else? You tell me. I don't know.
It's on Shade Room. I can't remember which
He
one.
want
But
every
You were talking
comment.
about.
I know you're talking about.
I can't remember.
But listen.
Let's stay. Yeah.
To push back on this. All right. So okay. The interesting concept here.
I could tell.
I'm a little lit too. I ain't gonna front a little bit.
All of y'all acting lit.
Interesting.
You gonna play this episode
All of
back
y'all.
lane.
Interesting concept here is that so you're saying that men are acting in their femininity. I'm putting air quotes. And so on and so forth. So part of what my comment said was this. I'm throwing the femininity part out the window, like it's whatever. Women since the 90s have been saying they don't need men. It's been a thing. It's been happening.
I agree.
Okay. Continue.
Now, compound that with, we're educated and we're financially stable and da-da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. So we don't need men. That's what y'all say.
That's what they said. Yeah.
So if you say that and then men are like, all right, we ain't going to chase y'all no more. Because one, you say you don't need us. Two, there's a whole lot more of y'all than us anyway. Mm-hmm. So why you mad?
No, I do agree. I do agree that, like, I said this before, previous generations kind of like hindered us in a way where they taught us not to rely on a man.
Right.
Right? So like our mothers, grandmothers, especially in a black household, mothers, grandmothers, don't rely on a man. You don't need a man. F the man. And not for nothing, like me personally, I have my mother's last name. Mm-hmm. I don't have my father's last name. And I think my grandmother influenced that because she told my mother,
that's wild.
Don't give your child that man's last name.
And who raised you?
Your father.
Right.
Right. So I think it's just like generational curses, generational thoughts. Like, you're just trying to break out of
generational disservice. Go ahead.
Yes. Overall.
Yeah.
I do understand that. So I guess what I say that to say that we're trying to unlearn all those behaviors.
No, you're not. That's a bullshit. You're not, though.
No, that's cap.
Go ahead.
That's cap. A lot of women, we understand that. Because that's why you see these girls talking about soft life. I want to listen to my man. I want to submit to my man. That wasn't a thing back in the damn 90s.
But here's the thing.
That wasn't a thing a year ago.
That wasn't a thing.
Right.
Yeah, that either. But I'm saying, but you see more women are becoming conscious of the fact that that's not how it's supposed to be.
Listen.
You should want to listen to your man.
I think in a successful relationship, there has to be some submission. and the feminists are
A
gonna
lot
kill.
of submission.
The feminists
I
are
was
gonna
gonna
kill
say
me.
the irony. I gotta point it out. The irony is that women are on this tip after Kevin Samuels was saying it for years and he passed away, and everybody wants to act on it.
Well, rest in peace.
This was literally his whole message. Whole message was this.
I never watched Kevin
saying.
Samuels. I only saw clips, bits and pieces of it. I never actually like subscribed to his mission.
Right.
But as I've grown older and I've seen like, I use myself as a prime example.
Right.
I've been living alone since 2014 or 15, and I was with someone. And I got the apartment on my own. He didn't want to move in, so I said, okay, we'll bump you. Like, I'm gonna move in on my own and I'm gonna move forward.
Right.
Because there's things I want in life, and there's
nothing wrong with that.
And there's things that I need in life. I need privacy from my parents' household, and he didn't want to follow suit.
Right.
So I moved forward without him. And I think that was part of what killed our relationship, among other things. I won't put the sole blame on myself. I think we share equal responsibility in it. But I moved on, and I showed him that I didn't need him. Because at that time, I didn't feel like I did. I wanted to be with him, and I enjoyed his company, but I didn't feel like I needed him. I'm like, okay, well, F you. Like, I don't need you for this. Then I'm going to move on my own. I'm going to move in on my own.
But it's always like, why does it come to like F you? I don't need you.
Because
Like, that's a default.
here's why. Because unlike what you said, is that men are in their femininity. No, y'all niggas have become way more masculine.
It's the
We
and
had to.
by default, you're trying to call us feminine when we're
had
we're
to.
kind of the same.
Okay, but the reason why we became more masculine is because of what?
Because they taught y'all to be that way.
No,
Yes.
because we're not receiving what we
No.
need to on the end of the man.
No,
I
it's
think it's
no
Receiving that masculinity.
microphone.
I'm
No,
a,
it's
I
what
think it's a
no,
mix.
No, it's what she already said it before we got here. She said the previous generation taught women to just focus on you.
And the reason why they said that is because of what they've gone
That's
through.
not true. A lot of them are married.
No.
A lot of them are married. What do
They
you
were
mean?
married and fucking miserable.
See that, and that's the nonsense.
Pardon our French.
That's the nonsense.
They
though.
were
That's the nonsense.
miserable.
That's
No,
not true.
that is legit.
It's not true.
The reason why these women could not leave these men back in the
Go
day
ahead.
was because they didn't have the resources. They didn't have the education.
You're not supposed to be
They
leading
didn't have
women.
the
You said
money.
leaving or leading?
Leaving.
Go ahead.
They couldn't leave their man because they didn't have the money, the education, the resources. If they had that, which we have now,
Here's the picture
they
you're
would
painting.
have been like us.
Here's the picture you're painting, though.
I would love to break down how each decade actually led us to this, but we don't have the time for that.
It can be broken down, but listen.
the
Here's
one-
that. But here's the picture. Here's the picture she's painting because she's following the color purple blueprint like it's nonsense. Here's the picture you're painting. Is that
It's realistic.
No, the picture you're painting is that every couple, the nigga was just beating the chick's ass and cheating on her. All of
I
them.
never said that.
That's what that message is.
It's not.
Then why
didn't
would these women need to
I didn't
leave?
say it
Why
was-
would these women need to leave them?
The women needed to leave. Okay, the men, even back then, infidelity was at an all-time high.
I just said cheating
Oh, you said beating.
and cheating. I said
Okay,
both.
okay, so cheating. Cheating is normal, right? Even today. I'm not going to necessarily go into beating, but cheating was a thing. So women are less inclined to say, okay, I'm going to stay around because my guy, he just cheated. I'll be all right with it. No, I have the money, the resources in order to take care of myself and sustain myself. Why do I have to stay here and be constantly disrespected or belittled because he's taking care of me?
And
I'm not
you-
going to do
and
that.
You see the